MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish gets the nod here at home for the National League wild card game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Per 706.
The 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cronenworth moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
And now here is Luis Garcia. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Grady is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate is Juan Soto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in is Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Robles able to track it down for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Myers going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman, Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 16,
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bell on second. Castro on at first with nobody out, and it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The set and the 1-2 popped him up. Cronenworth is under it. And that retires the side. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
the third baseman, Manny Machado.
From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Machado, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So here's Will Myers as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So now here is Steven Strasburg. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Steven Strasburg.
Now here's the first offering. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Ground ball left side. Machado has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
He's set, and the pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit softly down the line at first. And there's 1 away. So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Manny Machado now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 0-1 offering. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Now one down with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Cronenworth is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping up is Starlin Castro, a base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Victor Robles, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
He's set. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Will Myers. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. First pitch of the AB now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning stuff.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a living knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
From the stretch. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. The 0-1 down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One and 0 count. The pitch. 2-0 now.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Nationals 2. Joe Musgrove, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 44, Joe Musgrove.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Alex Avila.
In infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. And now Steven Strasburg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Grisham. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Luis Garcia. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. And stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike. Hit to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And in steps Manny Machado. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 3-2. Juan Soto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The left fielder, number 22.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And right into the shift. Turner has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he pops him up back behind second base. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Next up, Trent Grisham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grisham is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, here is Brian O'Grady. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here comes the 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Castro with a great slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 3-2. Tim Hill is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25.
And now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
The second baseman, Starlin.
He's set and the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first down. Next to hit is Alex Avila. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He's in there at the plate. And here in the late stages of this wild card game, we are tied.
Up next for Washington.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hernan Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A 1-0 delivery. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ryan Harper will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Luis Camposano is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Avila corrals it. He'll throw down to first, one away.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in next, Jake Cronenworth. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And that's the second out. Now at the plate here is Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that ball. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready now is Manny Machado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit onto the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. The bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
To the plate now, Will Myers, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Turner at third. Tatis over at second. Machado at first. 2 out in the inning. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Now into the box, Luis Garcia. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the AB on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains tied at 3-3. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. The 1-0.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
The left fielder, number 24, Ryan O'Grady.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runners back. Now the 2-0. Is roped to left, a base hit. If you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Grisham at second, O'Grady at first, one gone. And that misses, 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Drew Pomeranz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Drew Pomeranz.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
So here's Starlin Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Fielded cleanly, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Next to stand in is Victor Robles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next to dig in, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Grisham finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's 4-3 Washington. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Digging in will be Justin Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Digging in next, Fernando Tatis Jr. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Popped him up. Bell is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, 1 step closer to the World Series title.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is...
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the National League wildcard.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Inside the Show.
Says you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Says you don't feel me now. I feel like
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show.